ooh, I like sit down videos because I can like, you know, presentable up here, but like actually I'm wearing sweatpants. Sophie, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make a bunch of different kinds of videos, grocery related, lifestyle related, vlogs, other sorts of things. I'm a teacher. I make some videos about that. So if you're interested, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And today's video is actually going to be a favorites video. So if you follow me on Instagram, which my Instagram will also be down below and right here on the screen. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that every single Saturday I do a weekly 5 faves, and I show you 5 of my favorite things from the week. And since January has ended, which hello, felt like 9 years. I don't know why January took so long, but January is finally over, so I thought I would do like a collective favorites video of all my favorite stuff from January. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stick around. Let's get into the video. First thing that I want to start with is actually my favorite hair accessory, which is actually something that I'm wearing in my hair today, which is hair clips. I love hair clips. I got these hair clips. It came in like a package and there's many different ones. Actually, let me get them. As you can see in my little, this is like my jewelry container. I got this container for like $2 at a flea market in Hazen, Pennsylvania. But they come in this huge packet. You get ones with like pearls. You get these really pretty baby blue ones, these like kind of like multicolored ones, and some of them are the pearls on the bobby pins, which I actually really like as well. And they come in a bunch of different shapes with a bunch of different kind of styles, and I absolutely love them. I probably wear them on my hair literally every other day because this, like, I love my haircut, but when I'm teaching and when I'm working with my kids and I constantly have to stare down at desks like this, I can't do it. So a lot of times I wear hair clips during the day where I'll clip either all of it back or like I did today, which is this one little clip. So I love those. They were literally like $10 on Amazon. So my next favorite, to kind of keep it going with like hair accessories and accessories in general, my favorite winter accessory this month has been berets, actually. I used to have a beret, a little brown beret when I was like 13, and they weren't really in style back then, but I still really liked them. And I would wear it, and I feel like I look so stupid. So like, I'm glad that like they're back in style. This one, and I'll make sure I insert a picture of me like actually wearing it with an outfit on the screen so you can kind of see. But this one I actually got at Awoke Vintage in Brooklyn, New York. And I love it because it's super soft and has these little baby pearls on it. I just think it's so cute to add with an outfit. I think it just gives like a really like girly, like glamorous kind of touch. And then this is my new one. I actually got this in the mail today. My mom actually sent it to me because one of the people that we follow on Instagram posted this on her Instagram story, and I'll put her Instagram down below and on the screen right here too, so if you want to follow her. She actually was like, oh my gosh, I got this beret on Amazon for $12 and it's amazing. And so my mom literally ordered it and sent it to me, and it's literally so cute. I love that leopard print is like back in style, and I love wearing it. Like today I wore it with this little white t-shirt and some jeans. I'll actually insert an Instagram picture here as well so you can see. But I think it's literally so cute and would add so much like flavor to a really simple outfit. Speaking of outfits, my favorite clothing item of January has been, and like is literally all year, but especially in the colder months, turtlenecks. I love turtlenecks. These I actually have in 2 colors. Oh, it looks a little wonky. These are the tissue turtlenecks from J. Crew. I love the tissue turtlenecks from J. Crew. They're so thin and comfy, and they're great for like layering. So if you want to wear like this, and then if you even wanted to put a cardigan over top, you could, and you wouldn't feel too hot. I like just wearing them on their own. Like I usually wear this with like a pair of like dark wash jeans and these with like leggings. And I absolutely love the tissue turtlenecks. My other favorite, which you've probably seen a ton on my Instagram because I wear it all the time, is this blue chenille sweater from Aerie. It's made to wear with leggings, so it kind of has like a little like peekaboo right here, and like my leggings usually go to like right about here, so you can see like a little bit of skin, but nothing too crazy. I love it. I think it's really meant to be worn indoors or like with a jacket for sure, because I thought this would be thick enough to wear like with a, my neighbor is parking and looking at me because I'm filming in front of my window. Anyway, I thought this would be thick enough to kind of just wear with a vest, but these holes, if you can see it, the wind actually goes like right through you. So I don't love that because I thought it would be just like thick enough to wear with a vest, but you do have to wear like a coat with it, or just like wear it indoors if you're not gonna be out much. But I still love it. I actually wore it to Bedford Ave, to the Brooklyn Brewery. And it was a really cold day, and I wore it with my jacket, and I was perfectly fine. My next favorite is a makeup favorite, and it's actually these brushes, which again, my mom sent me from Amazon. Sometimes she just sends me stuff that she finds on Amazon, and I just love her for it. And something that she sent me are these pink makeup brushes. I love them. I think they're so, first of all, they're just cute. Second of all, they're really soft, and they come clean so easy. I've never had a makeup brush that cleans this easily. Like this makeup brush I've been using all month to put on my powder, and like it has come so clean. Like even after you use it to put on powder and you wipe it on your hand, there's not like residue of makeup left. Like it's just a really, really great quality brush. And I love all the different shapes and sizes. Like I use this one to put on like my highlight for the day. I love them. Fun story, I've also had this like pencil, I think it's supposed to be for pencils, that I got from Target. I've had this since I was a sophomore in college, so like what is that, like almost 5 years now? Oh, that makes me sound so old, but like almost like 5 years now have I had this, and it has always held my makeup brushes, and I literally still have it, so. My next favorite is actually, I usually feature on my 5 faves an essential oil that I've been loving for the week, but for the month, my favorite has hands down been frankincense. Now, the reason I started burning frankincense is actually Dan and I were in Chelsea, and we went to the beer garden in Chelsea, and we were walking there, and we found this store, this like furniture store. I literally don't even know what it's called. It was so bougie, but we walked past the window and I saw this chair, this like fuzzy chair in there that I really liked. And Dan's like, well, let's go in and like see how much it is. And so we went in. It was literally $1,500. And I was like, that is my rent. like, no. But anyway, we were walking around and it smelled really good in there. And the lady was like, oh, we're burning frankincense. And I was like, I have frankincense and I never put that in my diffuser. So I've been putting it in my diffuser this month. It smells like, I can't even describe how it smells. It smells like wood almost. I don't know. It's so good. And if you combine this with lemon, it's such like a fresh smell in your house. So I've really been loving that. Another kind of oil favorite that I've been loving is, actually I've been using this, I think I've had this bottle for like a year. This lasts forever. But it's this sleep oil from, I believe this is from Bath and Body Works. Yeah, sleep, lavender and cedarwood with natural essential oils pillow mist. So I just spray this on my pillow and on my sheets at night, and it just smells like lavender when you get into your bed. And if you know me, you know that I love lavender, and I love it especially when I'm trying to go to sleep. So this, I don't even know if they still make this, so like I'm very sorry if they don't. I will have all of the things that I'm talking about linked down below in case you want to shop any of these items, but I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I'm gonna have to find out. If they do, it'll be down below, and if they don't make it anymore, I'm sure you can find another brand that makes it. On the kind of theme of things that smell and whatnot, my favorite candle this month is actually something that I picked up this week. So I had out my like Christmas tree smelling candles still, and I know like it's February now, but I still had them out. I took them out probably at the end of November because I usually burn like pumpkin in October, and then in November I just get out like the Christmas tree smells. And I was like, I really just don't want to smell pine anymore. I was like, I can't do it. It's February. It's not even snowing in New York. Like, I can't do it. So I actually went and I picked this up at Home Goods. It is by the brand Sand and Fog, which I've never even heard of. It was literally $8 for this big candle, which Bath and Body Works candles this big are like $24, so it's a pretty good deal. It smells like, this is the Mediterranean scent. It kind of smells like fresh laundry and why is it you can never describe what a candle smells like, but like you like it? It's like fresh laundry and like lavender almost. I don't know why it's called Mediterranean. Ooh, let me see if I can read on the bottom. Hold on. No, tells me nothing. But I promise you, it smells really good and fresh. And I wanted something that wasn't like summery because it's still January, but I didn't want something that was like Christmas. So I thought this was like a nice compromise, and it looks really pretty on my coffee table. So really love that. My next two favorites are more things that I've been like loving recently, less like product related and more just like things I've been loving or moments I've been loving. And one of them is my favorite recipe this month. I always like to try something new, and one of my favorite recipes has actually been pasta fagioli soup. I found this recipe on Pinterest, and I'll actually hold it up here so you can kind of see the ingredients, and then you can just like screenshot that if you want. But it's literally so easy to make. I thought it was gonna be hard to make. It's really not, and it's so good. Now this recipe made enough for Dan and I to have 2 dinners and 2 lunches. I thought I would have enough to freeze it, and I didn't really, but if you're one person and you're making the meal like just for yourself, you could definitely get a lunch and a dinner and then freeze, and then the following week or like 2 weeks after you could have it again. I love meals that can freeze because then when you go to like make your meal plan for the next week and you're like, oh, I don't really know what to have, or like maybe you're, you overspent the week before and then the next week you're trying to save a little bit of money, you can just be like, oh, I have that in the freezer. Beautiful. So yeah, I love this recipe. I'm trying to try a new recipe every single month. So next month when we do the February favorites, hopefully I'll have something new. So let's see. My next favorite is something that I've been reading. Now I don't read nearly enough. Like, this is the only thing I read this month, and I feel a little bit ashamed about it, being a writer and writing and not reading, but like I genuinely just don't have a lot of time. But one night I was in the mood to read a story from this book again, so I opened it up and I fell in love with it all over again. This is The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. Now, I bought this book. It's a little bit tattered. I've had it for a while. I bought this book when I was, I think, a sophomore in college, again, like 5 years ago. And she wrote every single piece in here when she was 21. Now, well, she sadly passed away when she was 21 in a car accident. And so all these pieces in here are things that she had written in her life up until she was 21 years old, which is, when you read it, you're like, my heart literally breaks because she was so unbelievably talented and she passed away so young. Like, it's heartbreaking. Please look her up and read her story because she lived, even until the age of 21, such an incredible life, and her work is outstanding. Her name again is Marina Keegan, and she's beautiful. Like, look at her. Stunning. Now, this was published posthumously from after she had passed, but she writes fiction and nonfiction. And my absolute favorite story in here is called Reading Aloud. Now, it's about, I'll just read you the first sentence and you should really know what it's about. On Mondays and Wednesdays at 4:30 p.m., Anna takes off her clothes and reads to Sam. It's about this woman, Anna, who goes to read to Sam, this guy who's blind, and she like kind of falls in love with him, and like she's this older woman and he's this like younger guy, and so she goes and she reads to him and she like takes off her clothes and she has like this moment of like sexuality and sensuality, like reading to him, and like he can't see her and like can't see that she's older. Like, it's just, oh, there's so much that goes on. It's incredible. Like, you have to go get this book. And literally everything in here is so good, but that, when I read that story, it just reminded me like, yes, this is why I write. To make shit like this. Like, this is why I do it. So it was just stunning. Amazing. My next favorite is my favorite moment of January, which is like really hard to think about because I feel like January was so much fun. But I think definitely my top 2 favorite moments were one day on a Wednesday, I told Dan that I wanted to go get a drink. And I know that doesn't sound like something crazy, like getting a drink on a Wednesday, but I work 7 to 5 most days, sometimes longer, and I have to get up so early to be at school for my job. So a lot of times I go to bed at like 9:30 or 10. And so normally I get in this rut where I come home from work and I eat dinner and I get my things ready for the next day, and then I just like lay around. And I told Dan that I wanted to be more spontaneous and fun and like do more things after work than just like go to bed. So one night, it was a Wednesday, and I told him, let's go get a drink. So him and I, you know, got dressed, like dressed up, and then we went down to Bell Boulevard in Bayside, and we went to the local poorhouse, and I had a gin and tonic, he had a beer. It was so fun. And then I just felt like really like accomplished. Like I set out what I wanted to do. And it's such a small thing, but sometimes I think those small things are the things that add up to the bigger picture. Like I felt so relaxed and so good about myself, especially with my anxiety, like to just go out and do something fun like that on a Wednesday and not be so like I just don't want to take my life too seriously. That is my goal for 2020, is to take life less seriously. And I feel like I accomplished that a little bit. Definitely could be way better, and I'm gonna work on it, but that was top moment for sure. My favorite song of 2020. Now, again, on my weekly 5 days, I usually like dance and like share my favorite song of the week. And sadly, YouTube doesn't really let you do that because you get copyrighted for literally everything. But my favorite song of the month is hands down Me and You Together song by the 1975. Now, the music video came out the other day, and it is, I cannot even explain to you how amazing the music video is. First of all, how amazing the song is. It is like every teenage girl's heartthrob anthem. Like it is so good. And then when you watch the video, you're like, you literally just you click off my video, go watch it right now and come back, because it is literally so good. And it is my top song of the month, probably of the year, because I love the 1975 that much. I think that is everything for my favorites video from January. That went so fast. I thought I had so much stuff to show, and it literally went so fast. But that's everything, and I love making these kinds of videos. So make sure you check out my weekly 5 faves so you can see what I love every single week. And then check back for another favorites video in February to see what I've been loving for the month of February. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.